Jersey. It only applies to today's date, and if you are in New Jersey, so if you're watching this at any other time or in any other state, you really have to make sure that it still applies, even if it did always apply. I do my best to keep my daily tips broad in general so that they will be applicable to many circumstances, but you do need to check specifically to yours and in your jurisdiction. So let's get to it. So today's tip is what to do if my spouse fails to disclose his or her income in a divorce. And this is a very common concern. I don't know whether or not it happens often. I'm sure it does happen to a lot of people, but it's a very significant concern. So you really do need to have some guidance as what your options are. And it's going to depend on what the status of your case is or where you happen to be. If your concern rises before you've completed your divorce and got a final judgment of divorce, your steps are going to be different than if it happens or you discover that it may have happened after you've been divorced. So let's address first, if it happens while you're getting divorced, you have a lot of options. If you are still inside of what's called the discovery period, which is the exchange of information, you can simply send out subpoenas to, you could try the IRS, but we see what kind of a fiasco that's been when they tried to get Trump's tax return. So probably not going to be very successful. But you can subpoena past employers, you can subpoena past accountants, you can take your spouse's deposition and lock in the testimony and then issue subpoenas after that. If it's before the conclusion of your divorce but after the discovery period, you may need to first file a motion to extend the discovery so that you can issue these subpoenas. But you should do that as quickly as possible so that your time doesn't run out. Because if you have knowledge that suggests the information that you're relying on may be false, and then you settle your case, you could be barred from revisiting the issue. Now let's look at if you discover or are concerned about this issue after a divorce judgment has been entered or a settlement agreement has been entered. It's slightly different because now you have to seek to reopen your divorce settlement. Now, you can either do one of two things. You may actually need to do both. First is you want to file a motion to open up the judgment and have post-judgment discovery, which is just the exchange of information after the case has been concluded, because technically when your case is over, you've lost the right to do any additional discovery. So you need to ask for specific permission to get this discovery. You may also want to file at the same time a motion to vacate any settlement or order based on your belief that income may not have been disclosed. That may not be successful at the onset because you may first need to have actual proof, which is why you're going to seek to extend the discovery post-judgment. I hope this information and guidance helps you if you have this issue. If you do like the content of this video, please give it a like and share it. Also, leave me comments as what you did or didn't like about the video so that I can work to improve it in the future. You can subscribe so you get notifications when I go online. And you can always message me through whatever platform you're watching for any information you want to see in the future. I am planning tomorrow to do my how-to video. I haven't picked the topic yet. I'm planning to do that at 4 o'clock. So if there's something that you want to see or somebody watching on Facebook has a topic they want me to cover, message it to me. I'll do what I can to work it in. If I can't do it tomorrow because it may be too late, then obviously I'll do it in the future. With that, I wish you a good night, and I will hopefully see everybody tomorrow.